Everybody, how's it going? Happy Thursday. It's my day off. Second day of my weekend. Work grind starts back up tomorrow, but had some fun during my time off. Me and BFF Jen went to the mall yesterday. You maybe saw some of our photos at Hot Topic. Went to Barton Creek Square, where I was going to make a video, but I didn't. I could have made it entertaining, but that mall is B-O-R-I-N-G. And I thought that the first time I went there, when I just had to go to the Apple store, didn't think it was much of a mall. You know, we're very spoiled being from the East Coast, New Jersey, and PA, those malls, you know, like they're, you know, artistic geniuses of capitalism architecture, if you will. Our friend Brandy had said that they'd taken the fountains out of malls, I guess, to alleviate from the sounds and to discourage people from throwing change, I guess, into the wells, into the fountains for the wish, you know, the making the wish, like the wishing wells, the wishing fountains and all that stuff. And just as we saw, there were, and I guess it's been a thing for a while. I don't remember how it is back in Jersey. Thought I remember seeing some fountains, but maybe they took them out. Y'all can let me know. Jersey folks, PA folks, are there still fountains in the malls back there, or they did take them out? So this mall looks like a, I don't know, must have been like, it's definitely from the 90s, maybe late 80s, has that old style layout, the levels and stuff. It looked like there were fountains at one point, but in those spots now are just empty spaces or some kind of kiosk, some kind of drink stand or food stand of some sort. We went to the dining pavilion, aka the food court, which wasn't that big, although we did find a really cool Venezuelan place called Four Brothers, which is legit. Very surprised to see that next to the fake Thai kitchen, which is just a Chinese fast food scoop, you know, however many sides and, you know, whatever main courses you want kind of thing. So, but it was fun. We scored some stuff at Hot Topic. This is one of the things I bought yesterday. I took a photo earlier. It is actually an XL. And I have one other XL shirt that I bought in Mexico a couple years ago when I went to see Steve Rothery from Marillion. And the only shirts that they were selling were these bootleg shirts outside the arena, which I don't know how much they were. Maybe they were $20, $30, maybe even less actually in dollars, maybe like $10 American dollars, or 5 or 10, very cheap. But it was just a shirt that I could bring as a souvenir. Couldn't wear it at the time. I tried to squeezed into it. Recently I was able to wear it, and yeah, it was cool, you know, to be able to wear that shirt comfortably. You know, I love having to wear shirts that don't have to stretch out anymore, so they could fit me. And found 2 tank tops yesterday. They had a sale, buy one for 10, get one for free. So the first one I found was a 2X, and I'm like, okay, I could definitely wear a 2X tank. And I saw this one, and I was like, you know, it's the only other one that could fit me possibly. It was XL. Everything else is like small, medium, large at that point, which I definitely cannot fit, even if I lost the weight that I need to be able to become my ideal weight. I think XO would still be like the largest I could wear anyway. And so I put this on in the dressing room. Fit well, fit like a glove, as you can see. Didn't have to stretch it out. So I got it. And I've had people ask me how I lost this weight, because I have been heavy for many, many years. There was a time period where I had lost weight and then I gained it back in the early 2000s. So I've discussed this before, made it in comments, but I thought I would just make a video about it. And you can use it as a reference point, but really it wasn't as hard as I thought. It was just the discipline that I somehow put myself through, and always having to think, you know, whenever I think I can't accomplish something, I can always look at the fact that I lost this weight. Whether I made a subconscious effort in the beginning, or it was circumstantial, and then I just went along with it and thought, well, if I'm losing weight because of this or not doing this, I'll go along with it and see how it goes. So see, over a year ago when the pandemic affected businesses as far as who's open and who's closed and limited time to open and such, I remember one of the first things that closed were fast food places and buffets. I love going to buffets. I love going a few times a month. I try to go at least once a month. Sometimes I make them more than once a month, twice a month, 3 times a month. That was a regular thing. So, those places closed, fast food closed. So that's one of the first things that I was not going to be eating regularly. So I just went shopping and bought food from there. Not even junk food. I don't have a microwave, so I can still buy processed foods and heat them up in the oven. But I was just trying to lay off this kind of stuff. I just did, and somewhere along the way, it was probably in the fall, but I was still consuming quite a bit of sugar and soda and snacks. But I guess at one point I just slowly stopped doing so. Especially it started with the sodas. I love soda for a long time. Drink that stuff for a long, long time. Then all of a sudden I lost the taste for it. Just didn't feel the need for it. And that was one of the things I just cut out. I had this gallon jug that I bought with sweet tea. And when it was done, I just started filling it up with water and just drinking it every day. So I was drinking a lot more water than I used to. So along the way, I started flushing my system out. I was eating less sweets, less fried, processed foods. And then last fall, I started seeing some type of result when I'd gone down 10 pounds. I'd been 282 for a long time. I'd hit 300, close to 300 at one point. And then I went back down to the 80s. I was 286, then 282. And I was just stuck there forever. Then I was 276. I was 272. Then I was 265. Started slowly noticing. BFF Jen started slowly noticing that I was losing weight. And it just went from there. I think I changed up my eating habits. I stopped snacking at night. I still have occasional snacks, but I really cut out sodas, have more water with it. I eat out, I really eat out as good as I can. Sometimes, I eat a little not so good, but I make up for that by eating something good later on, or eating late in the day, or drinking a lot of liquids and exercising. And it was just a complete change of diet, or I could make more improvements, but it was definitely a major changeover in diet, food consumption, when I consume food, how much I consume. I feel like I've kind of fasted myself, not fasted, but I've definitely days I've really super reduced my eating, and I could feel it, but it's paid off. I feel much better. My health, I could really feel the improvement in my health. Not just the looks, but my flexibility is back. My breathing is good. My friends tell me I don't snore when I've slept over their places, so that's a big plus, because that was a big thing for many years, man. I almost feel like I wasn't invited places to sleep over times because of that shit. Because of a loud snorer, but also sleep apnea. I don't want that to happen either. So, and I feared diabetes for a long time. I don't think that's much a concern anymore. My cholesterol I still have to work with. I still like to eat eggs, but I've also reduced my fried food intake and my, as hopefully my oily food intake. I feel like I've, reduced that as well. But I do need to get a checkup and a blood test. But I think right now I'm at 225 is the last time I weighed myself. So when I go over to Jen's later, I'm gonna use her scale. I was gonna use it today and I forgot. I left beforehand and didn't really have time to, so I have to remember. Because my scale, first off, I need a new battery, and secondly, I don't think my scale is so accurate. So, but like I said, I feel like I think I'm in the 220s. So I have to make sure like I'm just keeping going, and everyone appreciate everyone's encouragement and words and stuff, and you know, and support and stuff. So well, I'm gonna head in because it looks like it's gonna rain, and I'm not going out for another couple hours. So hopefully this passes through. Everyone have a great day. I hope I said everything, you know, that was clear with what I did. You know, it's not that hard. You know, you just gotta like keep at it and stuff. And so most days I'm good. A couple days I'm not, but I'm aware of it. You know, like I had a couple cheat days, but I knew about it. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna eat like that every day and stuff. And it wasn't even really that bad. So, and just need to do some more. Keep up with my walking. I need to get my bike fixed so I can do some more biking. Always gonna keep active and exercise and everything. So, all right. Well, y'all take care.